welcome to The Tonight Show. It is great to meet you.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
I want to know your story. I want to know everything about you because I know you now from
kindergarten.
How does it happen? And I love that it happened, and I love that it happened to you. But explain to everyone.
Yeah, great question. It's been a journey and a really exciting one, and one that has humbled me and helps me to wake up feeling blessed every single day. I'll tell a funny story that reminds me that maybe I should address the elephant in the room. When I was in a kindergarten classroom this last school year, I sat next to a boy during my student teaching time, and we're gonna call him Tommy. And Tommy sat next to me, and he's pointing at my ear, and he said, excuse me, what's that behind your ear? And he said, oh yeah, Tommy, that's a mole. It's just a mole. It's like, do you have a question? Is there something that I can help you with? Do you have a question? And he said, yes. Awesome. What's your question, Tommy? Are you a teacher? I said, I'm not yet. I'm a student. And he said, you're too old to be a student. Thanks, Tommy. So I went home that day feeling like I have an ugly mole behind my ear and a mole. But it reminded me that maybe I need to just address that I am an older first year teacher, because I actually bring a lot of really cool value to being this first year. I'm a mom first and foremost. I have 5 kids that range in age from 4.5, an incoming 4Ker, all the way up to 17 and a half, a kiddo who's going to be 18 in October. And I have been able to be really incredibly involved in their education within their school district. I ran literacy centers for many years as a parent volunteer. I sat on committee after committee year over year. I was PTO president at their elementary school, and then I sat on different committees within the district, for example, the technology committee, to revamp the technology protocols for kids, especially through COVID. And so I have had the unique perspective to be a mom for many years, a mom in the district, an active mom within the schools. I probably owe some teachers some apologies for my boys now that I'm an educator. I definitely see things from a different perspective.
For those who don't know, can you explain what you do?
Thanks for asking. Yeah, so my official title is teacher, but I'm sure any teacher will tell you we wear a lot of different hats. There are times that we are the nurse, the law enforcement officer of the school laws, we are friend, we are counselor, we are a hug vending machine. We wear so many different hats, but officially my title is teacher. I am so thankful that you asked and excited to be able to share a little bit more about who I am as an educator. So my teaching philosophy is something that I want to be sure I highlight. My goal as a teacher is to make sure that I create an environment for students that is safe, where they feel heard and they feel loved and respected, where there is a mutual respect, so that when the rigorous instruction happens, because it's going to, and when these kiddos are pushed beyond that zone of proximal development, that they feel confident enough to do that, because they know if I stretch my mind and I stretch my learning and I stretch myself, that if I fall or if it's hard for me, I have somebody who loves me, who's going to help me through that. There's no need for embarrassment, because guess what? As a teacher, I celebrate the journey. Look at me, I'm in my late 30s and I'm still learning. I just went back to school. Learning is a lifelong journey. We celebrate the journey in our classroom. We celebrate the grit. We celebrate the effort.
You're doing a great job. Whatever you're getting paid, it's not enough. We love you. And we appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you for being teachers. Thank you.
I feel like the interview with The Tonight Show went good. Love Jimmy. Give me just a second to change into my teacher clothes. Take a deep breath, and then I'd love to continue the conversation. I've got a trick to doing it really quickly, so don't worry. All right, whew, that was easy. All right, I want to just take a couple of minutes to tell you about what makes me, Mrs. Potteiger. This is my crew. And yes, you counted that right. This is 5 awesome kids. My most favorite place to be is the Gulf Shores. I am always crafting and building, from t-shirts to beds and porch swings. I really enjoy making learning fun and hands-on, as you can see from the different activities and themes that we've had over summer school. I just wanted to provide you a couple of quotes from my principal, my colleagues, and also from parents whose children I have taught. Her demeanor with the children was warm and confident, and they responded to her just as they would their classroom teacher. Really creates an environment where all learners feel successful, involved, and excited to learn. She also takes the initiative and is consistently seeking out ways to improve her teaching. She is the real deal. Her love for teaching is obvious. She has a true calling to this profession and is a natural. Mrs. Potteiger has been beyond wonderful in keeping parents informed, as well as making our children feel safe and special and seen. Our first experience with Momentum has been so positive, in large part due to her efforts.
You should hire my mommy because she loves me and her stealing.
Thank you so much for letting me share a bit more about who I am. I'm excited to talk about this opportunity further. Take care.